They tell me it's a block, so I'm like, okay. And, I'm not the guy that was supposed to get the block. I'm not the guy that's supposed to get the scoop and score. So, I just run up there and try to blow up the shield. So I go hit the shield, and then next thing I know, the ball rolling out. I see Lee. The dude's not even close to punting. And I see Lee just fly across, and then I'm trying to find the ball, and it just worked out. I was there first.
What was that like when you realized that you'd scored? I mean, what was that moment like for you?
It's great. It's always great when you're a defensive player and you get in the end zone.
Yeah.
Regardless whether that be, I know it's on special teams, but it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. It's not a feeling I get to experience too often. So.
When was the last time you were in the end zone?
Junior year high school, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, junior year high school.
Was that a defensive touchdown?
Strip sack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Monty said you guys had defensively had a bad taste in your mouth this game. You were ready to get out of it. How much of that been mentally going on?
I know you hear it every year, but we're just sick and tired of being disrespected. We work so hard to try to come out and put put our best foot forward on the field, and we just wanted to go make a statement today and show our coaches, our country, our fans, the media that we could play some real big defense. And we're looking to continue that.
So you felt like you did that today?
We got a lot of things to clean up, of course. With every game, it's really, really rare when somebody goes out there and plays a perfect game, and even more rare, it's damn near impossible to play a perfect game from a defensive perspective. But I think we did a lot of good things out there. I think a lot of the young guys stepped up. I think a lot of guys showed that they could play ball, and we, of course, we got a lot to work on. But that's what our coaches are for, and that's what practice is Monday through Friday is.
Coaches like to talk about special teams as 1/3 of the game, but I feel like about 90% of them don't live up to that sort of talk. And have you felt a shift in emphasis that we're going to be a good special teams team? We're going to make a difference there, as opposed to previous seasons.
I think it's always been a mainstay, and I've been here since 2014, and we've had overall we've been all right, but certain like our punt team in 2015 was one of the top in the country. We've had some of our special teams be elite, but bringing Coach Beamer, and of course Coach Riley must have saw what he saw from him last year. And brought him in. He's a great mind, a great coach. He knows what he's talking about. He knows how to teach it to us in an easy way. And I think it's not so much more of an emphasis on special teams. I think it's just the less of a burden on Coach Boulware bringing in such a great coach like Coach Beamer to come in and take off the load from him and really let us dial back and try to hit specific points, and it takes a lot when you get another coach, and I think that was the biggest reason in our special team showing up today.
How rewarding was this day for you personally, just given everything that you've been through?
Honestly, it feels good. Of course, I feel like I could play better. I need to play better, and that's what film's for. I'm gonna try to get in the film room, get a lot of things corrected, but it was good to get back out there. I've been out for a year and I haven't started in it even longer than that. So it was just good to get out there and play ball again, try to fly around, build my confidence back up, and get back after it.
Did you take a moment to soak it all in?
There's not really a time to do that. College football plays so fast. Regardless of special teams, defense, offense, it goes so fast that if you take a second, it'll pass you by. So I try to just lock in, pay attention to my coaching points, trust what my coaches have taught me throughout the week, and try to play my defense as the best I can.
When did you find out you were going to start?
A few days before the game, maybe. To be honest, I'm not completely sure. I kind of just show up to practice, try to do my thing. I know Caleb does too, and he's been working his ass off, and it's been a great competition out there. And I, like I said before, I don't think it's more of a I beat Caleb out situation. It's just I think I'm a little more comfortable at the position. I think Caleb's taking more time to get accustomed to it. You know, he switched over, so when he gets comfortable, I think we're gonna have a good little rotation on defense this year.
You're gonna have to fight him off a little bit.
Yeah, you know, if I'm not producing, he'll come in and produce. So that keeps me on my toes. You know, a lot of respect to that man. I just try to get out there and play the best I can.
It sounds like that depth chart, everything's in pencil out there. I mean, it can change in a hurry. For a guy that's kind of had to battle his whole career to get on the field, is that good for you?
You know, it is. It shows that we have depth. I feel like one thing we have this year that we haven't had in the past years is we have depth everywhere. I think our starting DBs are good. They can cover. They can man cover. They understand concepts and receiver routes. I think if one of them goes down, we can bring in another guy, and there won't be too much of a drop off. I think it goes through that at every position, or from DB to linebacker to D line. I think a lot of guys don't have a settled position, so everybody's on their toes. Everybody, because if you're not producing, they'll take you off the field and replace you with someone else. So I think that kind of forces you in the back of your head to, I got to play. It's not, oh, I messed up this play. I'll get it back again. It's, damn, I messed up this play. Let me go make a big play to try to counteract that. So I think everyone kind of feels the pressure, and it keeps everybody on their toes.
When you look at a guy like Lee who's walk on making such an impact today, I mean, how much respect do you have for those guys, especially the guys who didn't have the scholarships when they got here?
You know, I know how hard it. I don't know personally how hard it is, but I see their struggle. They're the guys that they have to be early to meetings. They can't mess up in other ways scholarship guys can mess up. They can't mess up in ways that coaches' favorites mess up because it's one opportunity and they'll be done.
Yeah.
So to see, I mean, Lee's been he's been showing up here for a long time. You know, he had the touchdown last year at Ohio State and in Ohio State. I think that got him a lot of respect from the team. You know, I just see the way Lee works. Lee's always out there. He's busting his ass. In practice, he's balls to the wall. Whether if that's dry drills, walk through, he's trying to get the best out of everything. So it wasn't really a surprise to me that he showed up today.
What does scoring a special teams touchdown do, not just for a team in a game today, but moving forward?
I think it sets the tone. When you get a special teams, especially a block punt is one of the. It's hard to come back from that. I mean, you see the statistics. Usually, if you block a punt, it's really hard for you to lose that game. So I think it just it lets us know that our hard work in special teams is paid off. And you know, we made a real emphasis. I mean, like I said before, it's always an emphasis. It's always been an emphasis since I've been here. But this year, I feel like everybody's locked in. Getting Coach Beamer in and his coaching and his techniques. I think it just sets it off, and you know, it gets everyone. It gets everyone hyped. I mean, you see Rodney scoring. You know Rodney's gonna score when he gets the rock. And, you know, of course, he gets celebrated and all, but when you see a block punt and a fumble recovery in the end zone for a touchdown, that kind of just electrifies because you don't see it that often. So I think it's just – I think it revamps your team. If your team's not – I mean, we were pretty up at the time. I don't think we were down. I think we were rolling at that time, and it kind of just came at a good time. But I think it's good moving forward because, I mean, it lets us know that our special teams is legit, and it lets us – it helps us build confidence and let us know that we can go out there and dominate everybody on all three sides.
Were you aware that was the first blocked punt touchdown at OU in 16 years?
No, I did not know that. I just knew that right now.
Yeah.
Thank you for telling me that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You learn a new thing every day about this school. That's what I love. The records at this school are crazy.
That's pretty cool for you, I would imagine.
Yeah, it's cool. You know, I mean, I've been here for a while, and I had the opportunity to leave, but in January I decided that I like these coaches. I like my teammates. I trust my teammates. I trust my coaches, and I was gonna get it right. And at the end of the day, I'm just trying to find my place along this great history. I'm just trying to staple my name in there. So whatever way I can do that, I'm trying to do the best I can.
How old were you in 2002?
2002, 6 turning 7.
6 turning 7. Wow.
Yeah, I wasn't even playing football yet.
Were you an OU fan?
I always knew about OU. You know, I grew up in Southern California. I'm not gonna name the team of the fan I was a fan of growing up. It's unnecessary now. I'm all
Is it one that y'all might be playing next week?
Nah, them boys. We looking to bring it to them too. So, but You know, I've always appreciated Sooner football. You know, we have legends here, guys like AP, and you grow up. I mean, growing up in my era, like in the early 2000s, you see all the great teams, the DeMarcos, you see the Sam Bradfords, and it's like it's hard to not be a fan of those guys. It's kind of like the old school Florida team. It's hard not to be a fan of guys like Tebow and that. So I've never really been a true fan till I decided that this was the best school for me. But I'm all in now, and I'll be a Sooner till I die.
You know any UCLA players?
All my friends that were on UCLA are actually I do. I know one of their receivers, Dimitri. He played in my league. Probably missing another few, but it's been a while. I've been in college a long time.
What kept you going?
What kept me going? What do you mean by that?
Well, it just kind of kept you motivated after you missed last year, and
You know, just the hard work and what I've been instilled, what I grew up on, what my parents raised me. They raised me as a person. I'm not. When things don't go right, you don't just give up and quit. If I ran from this situation, I'll find myself running from every bad situation in my life. I figured that I made this decision. I need to man up, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But if it does, I need to be prepared for that.
Appreciate it, Chris.
appreciate it.
Go.